Now, what was it like for you growing up in New Orleans? Paint the picture for us.
Man, to be honest, it wasn't that rough for me, you know what I'm saying? Because by who my daddy was and my mama, they always wanted me to not be in that hood shit. Like, I was around it. Because, you know, as a kid, you going to want to be around the shit even though your mama, you know what I'm saying, tell you don't be around the shit, but you going to always want to be in it. But it was always good for me, you know what I'm saying? I had everything I fucking wanted, you know what I'm saying? When I did wrong, you know, I got punished like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? We did the trips, you know what I'm saying? I had all the clothes, you know, everything was good, you feel me? I don't really recall having a bad childhood, you know what I'm saying? It was awesome, it was awesome.
Now, in regards to your father, how often did you get to spend with him? Obviously, during his rap career before the prison stint.
Right. We didn't really get to spend too much time, but we was together a lot, but not like every, you know, day, but it was every fucking like week, you know what I'm saying? Because he was gone a lot, but I'd come home from school and I just see that boy truck from up the street and I just run down there like, fuck, my dad at home, you know what I'm saying? So it was nice. We spent some time together. Yeah.
Now, what about like learning to rap and rapping? How did that work? Did he help you with that? Did you learn from him? Or you
to be honest, though, like when he was out, I wasn't even on that shit, cause I was like, that's my dad. I'ma let him do that shit. You hear me? Like I'ma just, you know, I'ma be my own person. I was thinking about playing sports and shit. You feel me? School didn't really work out for me, so that's when I just did that rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
So did his prison stint start after you started rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It started before then. I started rapping when he went to jail. You know
okay. So it started maybe how long before he went to prison?
Probably like months, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like 4-5 months in it. You know what I'm saying? Then because of the fact that my mama had moved from New Orleans too, so everything was just fucking going like downhill for me. Like, so I was just like, fuck that, I gotta do something, dog.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, has he heard your raps?
Yeah. I believe he heard like maybe like 1 or 2 of them motherfuckers. He didn't really get to hear a lot, but people be writing him letters and like, boy, your son out here doing this thing. So he like josing off that, and he, you know, he liked that shit.
Now let's talk about your upbringing a little bit more and the schooling and stuff like that.
Right.
What type of student were you in school?
I was like a class clown almost, but I still got my work done because my mama she was real hard on us about that. You know, you get your shit, you know what I'm saying, in school together. I don't give a fuck how you act. So I just really wanted to get them grades and shit together then. But I was really a class clown and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have everybody joked out.
Private school, public school?
Nah, public school.
Did people know?
Yeah, people knew. You know what I'm saying? Just
son?
like right off the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because people who stayed in like the same area I stayed in, they'll see where my spot was at, and you know they'll see him over there. Then we go back to school, and just, you know, once mouth open, everybody fucking knew. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now, even though he was rapping and you were in the sports, did people try to get you to rap early on?
Yeah, they did. I remember that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like middle school era. Like a lot of people tried to, you know, but I was like, fuck that, because I was in a band, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always liked the music, but I ain't never really cared for the rap like that, you know what I'm saying, until I got a little older.
I see.
Right.
Graduated high school?
No. I didn't graduate high school. I got homeschooled and graduated from that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a high school diploma through that.
Now, why the homeschooling towards the end?
Because, man, I kept getting expelled from that motherfucker. I got expelled 2 times in a row, bro. Like, my mama moved to the country, and I just wasn't feeling they vibes out there. Like, some reason. Like, I was doing good in New Orleans, but as soon as we moved out there, like, it was just downhill. Like,
where'd you move to?
Lake Charles. It was 3 hours away from New Orleans. And that's like the country, you feel me? And me being that age I was, like, that shit was like, man, what the fuck? Like, where we at? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when the rap shit came in. Like, my daddy had went to jail around that time. And that's when I was like, man, fuck that, dog. I gotta. It just was a lot going on, bro. Like, I had to really get it together, you know what I'm saying?
What was the reason for the move? Did it have anything to do with Katrina?
No. This was way after Katrina.
Okay.
It was like family issues.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Were you affected by Hurricane Katrina at all? I know that was like 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, I was kind of a little one, but we lost shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my people, you know, lost a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of affecting, but not too much, you know what I'm saying?
I see.
Yeah.
Now, you were in school. Did you have any jobs growing up, or?
Yeah, I had middle school. I was fucking signing people up for newspapers. Me and my homies, he put me on game. He like, bitch, I was making money. I'm like, I want to make some money too, you hear me? So he put me on game with the newspapers. Then, as I got older, my first real job was McDonald's. I was like 16, you hear me? I was working at that motherfucker. I had stopped working at that motherfucker for like a month, bro. For like a month. And then I just stopped working because that's when, you know what I'm saying, all that shit was going on.
I see.
Yeah.
And you quit?
I quit. Look, it was 4/20. I had got my last paycheck. And I quit that motherfucker. I had went to a Curren concert, you feel me? I was like, to remind you, I'm like 16. You feel me? We went to the Highland Wolf, and that boy seen me like waiting for him, you hear me? Because he told me to come to the concert, you hear me? So he seen me like waiting for me, like, man, come on. We went through the side thing, you hear me? Through the security, wherever the fuck, I don't know. We just went through to the backstage. And I'm like, damn, dog, this shit cold. Like, where the fuck we going? Next day, you know, that boy walking on stage, and I'm like, Lord. Like, and the dog, ever since then, that really, like, boosted me to really, you know what I'm saying? Really get on it and just do my fucking thing, dog.
So, okay, you were about 16, but weren't taking rap serious at that point?
Right.
You were just into it?
Right. Well, 16, I had just started getting into, you know what I'm saying, getting into it. Because when my mama was staying in Lake Charles or whatever, like, I would come home to New Orleans to visit. So that's when I got my first job, when I was visiting, you know what I'm saying? And all in the midst of that, that's when I went to the concert, seen all that, and I was like, fuck that, I'm about to take rap serious for real. You feel me? So when I went back to Lake Charles, I just started writing. Came home, it was on.
Any crazy stories dealing with any of those jobs? The newspaper stuff, the McDonald's, anything out of the norm? Or?
I think I had first dealt with racism, like when I was in middle school with that shit. I was about to sign this white man up, and all I heard was, get off my porch, nigga. I'm like in middle school, so I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know if he about to shoot me or not, so I just got the fuck, you hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But McDonald's, nothing was really popping.
How did you handle the racism situation after he called you the name?
To remind you, I was like, you know, middle school, so I didn't really know how effective it could have been. I just was like, man, let me get the fuck, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I only seen that shit on movies.
Right.
You feel me? So that was my first time dealing with that shit, so I was like, fuck it. But now, if I'm looking back on it, I would have probably beat his ass.
I think now, looking back, and how old were you back?
Bro, I was like 13 maybe.
13?
13.
I think that was probably towards the end of people doing stuff door to door. I don't think people do stuff door to door anymore.
Oh yeah, that's definitely done with.
It can be a very dangerous thing, I would imagine, nowadays.
What? I wouldn't even thought twice about doing that now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you quit those jobs, and then, all right, so tell me, okay, so Currency invites you to the show.
Mm-hmm.
When did the relationship get to the point where he wanted you to be a part of the Jet Life situation?
Because he knew who I was already, you feel me? And like he had told me to come to the shop one day, you feel me? When he found out I knew Musa, that's our manager, he was like, you know him? I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, nigga, you good then, like you in the circle, you hear me? Then ever since then, it just really, he'd been paying attention to me, you feel me? And I just been doing my thing, like, you know, that's how it really popped off, bro.
I see.
Yeah.
So it started with that, the show invite, and then it
Mhm.
kind of marinated and kicked off from there.
Yeah, because I just always played my part. I ain't try to never be something I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I just was always a little cool homie. And he was fucking with that, you know what I'm saying? So then he found out I was rapping. Like, I ain't really want to go to him like, man, I'm trying to You know what I'm saying? I just let that shit come naturally, like let him find out, then he found out, so.
So it wasn't forced, it was a very organic
Right,
experience.
you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, it really was.
Now, as far as siblings, are you the only child?
Nah, I got a little brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he rap also?
He just started rapping and that nigga, boy.
I'm
gonna let you hear some shit later, dog. It's crazy. It's like when you find out the story, you're gonna be like, boy, y'all got a legacy about to go on.
Have you guys collabed yet?
Yeah, I put him on that Baby Gangsta mixtape I dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what does your family think about your rap career, aside from your father?
Oh, everybody love it. At first, mom's really wasn't feeling it because I was still in school trying to get that together and shit. Well, not really in school. I was still dealing with that shit, like, getting kicked out, and she really was like, boy, look, you need to find out what you need to do. Don't worry about no rap shit right now. And I'm like, man, this is what I want to do, you feel me? So, started doing my thing in that year, man. Now she really like, all right, I see you serious with it, so I'm going to be behind you 100%, you feel me?
Has she seen you perform yet?
Oh, yeah, in front of a lot of people, too. In front of, like, one of Curren shows. 420 in Houston, that's the day for them. Man, that motherfucker was so packed, and I got to perform in front of my mama. And she loved it, bro. She loved it.
Now, let me ask you this, and let me backtrack here a little bit.
What's up?
Okay, so you do the school thing. You end up doing the homeschool thing towards the end.
Right.
You end up getting your high school degree that way.
Diploma, yeah, I got all that.
At
That's when I moved out of Lake Charles.
Okay, you
Right.
moved out of Lake Charles.
Yeah.
Back to New Orleans?
Back to New Orleans.
Okay. Was the thought about college or any additional schooling a thought or no?
No. College, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm about to just... Because I already knew I had a shot, bro, because you know what I'm saying, already, because my pops, you feel me? So I'm like, as long as I just play my part and really stick to it, I could do this shit, dog. Like, all the way from day one, I really believed in myself, bro. Like, so that's why I was like, fuck that college shit, fuck them punching. I'm not about to punch it, none of that. I'm about to really get on my grind with this shit and do it. So from day one, I just really held it down, bro.
Now, what's your advice to somebody watching this interview, maybe a young person just like yourself, finishing up high school and thinking about the next step in their life?
Dog.
Now, because there's a few options. Let me go over them with
Go
you.
ahead, yeah.
Some people say you need college. Some people say you don't need college. Some people say maybe a trade school is cool.
Right.
Some people go to college, end up dropping out and becoming successful anyways, like Bill Gates, for example. And some people go to college, get a degree, and end up not getting a job they got a degree in. They may go a whole different career path regardless of what they went to school for. So what is your opinion to somebody, young person, about to get out of high school, thinking of the next step?
Dog, my opinion is to, whatever your move is, like, go with it and stick with it. Like, if that's what you really feel like, you know what I'm saying, about to get you straight in life, get you papered up, like, go with it, you know what I'm saying? Because, to be honest, dog, I really feel like you don't need that college shit. Like, it could help you in some ways, but at the end of the day, if you look around, you can find college people who still on their ass, bro. Like, who did that shit and still on their ass. You know what I'm saying? So my advice is, to whatever you gonna do, like, stick with it and don't worry about what nobody else say. You know what I'm saying? That shit real, you feel me? Like, that's basically what my situation is. I stuck with it and now it's working for me, dog.
Now, what about somebody that wants to do the music career thing as well? Do you suggest they go right into music after high school, or do you maybe they should do the college thing and do music at the same time? What is your opinion?
It depends on how your life set up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got family issues and you can't, you can't balance that shit. But if your life set up to where you could multitask with that shit, then go for it, dog. You feel me? Like why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to do that shit straight out of high school, go for it, bro. Like,
looking back, was that the best decision for you?
Dog, it was.
Skipping college and going right into rap?
I tell that to everybody, you feel me? If I could go back, I'd do everything the same way. I really would. You feel me?
Now, in regards to your mom,
right?
maybe even your dad. Worst thing you put your parents through?
Bro. Dog, and this shit happened out here, dog. We was staying out here, dog. Fuck. And fucking Atlanta, bro. And my mama had, dog. What the fuck? My mama had went somewhere with her partner. I think she went somewhere with Toya. Wayne baby mama. I think she went somewhere with her, you hear me? And boy, she left me in that house, me and my little brother, you hear me? And I was just bored than a bitch, son. Man, I can't believe I'm even fucking thinking about this right now. This how bad this shit was, bro. Look, I went to the side of the fucking building, bro. Just was like, I had like set a little fire, you hear me? Why this motherfucker grew so big and dog, it was about to burn the whole apartments down, you hear me? The fucking fire departments came and everything. As soon as that bitch got big, I ran inside, you hear me? Dog, the whole side of the building burned on fire, bro. Man, dog, then for some strange reason, the fucking people found out where I was living at, nigga. They knocked on the door, fire department, you hear me? So I opened that motherfucker, boom. Police coming up. I'm the only one that was me and my little brother. They like, where your mom at? You know what I'm saying? Dog, I'm like fucking 12, you hear me? I'm like 12, 11, so they like, y'all little kids in the house by yourself, man, what's really going on? Nigga, they waited all the way till my mama came home. My mama like, what the fuck going on? Boom. Ma'am, you got these kids in the house by themselves. They done started a fire, woo-de-woo. Nigga, me and my little boy, I'm in that motherfucker rolling papers up, smoking papers like I'm really smoking. So they finding all the papers I'm smoking. They like, you just a little badass little motherfucker, nigga. Bro, why they took me and my little brother from my mama for like a week or two, put us in the foster care and everything, dude. I ain't never went through that shit in my life. I'm like, man, you gotta slow your ass down. Boy, I came home, like we got through all that shit, you feel me? She went to jail, I ain't gonna lie, she went to jail, you feel me? She went through some court shit. Boy, I was punished for the longest. Nigga, I was punished for about 5 months. But that had to be the craziest thing, dog.
Are your parents still together or are they split?
Oh, they split right now, but they still cool, got a good relationship.
I see. And how long ago was the split?
Like officially, like I would have to say like right before he probably went to jail.
I see. So not very, very long.
Yeah, not long.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, now we talked about a bunch of different subjects regarding your upbringing, but when it comes to the youth, overall speaking, what's your message to the youth at this point? Youth? Yeah, what would you tell them?
Just don't do no crazy stuff. You feel me? Like, do good in school, pay attention to your mama, what your mama say, listen to your parents, you know what I'm saying? And just really be the best you can, you feel me? Because y'all really the future, you know what I'm saying? When I was young, though, I didn't really understand that shit. Like, man, why they talking about, yeah, we the future? But as you get older, you really understand, like, them youngins really watch what you do, you feel me? So you gotta set that example for them, man. If you want them to be good, you gotta be good. So my message to them is just to be good, be the best you could be, you know what I'm saying? Always be positive, have good vibes. If you see some flaky shit going on, go the other way, you hear me? Like, whatever you think is something is, that's what it is. Don't go second guessing on nothing, go with your first mind. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way, get your money, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna be straight in life, I promise, you know what I'm saying? For real.
All right, now let me ask you this. Now you were part of a rap group involving Juvenile's son, Young Juvie, Soulja Slim's son, Lil Soulja Slim. Who was the other member?
Nino Calvin.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And, okay, so let's backtrack for a second. About 16, you got invited to the Currency show, and you started, building a relationship with Currency and the Jet Life. When did the group manifest together of all the sons?
Probably when I was like 18. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't really like we ain't grew up together like that, you know what I'm saying? We always was separated, you feel me? But when we got old enough, that's when we clicked tight. So when I was like 18, already, you know, had something going on. That's when we all came together like, look, man, we gotta get something popping, you feel me? All our pops was really legends out here. We put our minds to it, yeah, man. We were like, let's do this Ghetto Children shit. And that's when we did that, we came up with the group Ghetto Children.
Whose idea was that for all you guys to?
It was really me and Juve out there, cause we was coming up with this mixtape called Ghetto Children. Me and him was gonna do a mixtape. And we was like, fuck that, nigga. All like, we the GC, we the Ghetto Children, you know what I'm saying? Me and him, Lil Slim, need no cap. And that's when we just been rocking with everybody like that shit too, dog.
What's the status of the group at this point?
Everybody, you know, it's good. We about to drop a motherfucking a tape. We did an EP, like 8 songs. We dropped that. That's called Family First. And we dropping another tape. I forgot the name of it. It's gonna have like 12 tracks on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we dropping that like next month, I think. Yeah. So everybody hustling.
So everybody's doing their solo things.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you still got this group situation.
Right. So it's just good all around the board, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Juve with his daddy right now. They doing arenas every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? They on the I Am Legend tour, I think. I Am Hip Hop Legend tour or some shit with like 8-Ball, MGG, DMX, Juvenile. And they going everywhere cutting up, so he getting buku exposure. Nino, you know, he with Birdman, with Rich Gang. He be on fucking BET, you know what I'm saying? His music going crazy. Lil Slim, he holding it down, he doing it. He just dropped a motherfucking tape not that long ago. That motherfucker going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm just holding it down with this Jet Life shit too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody really getting it, bro.
What's been the reaction to the group and the music?
Everybody like it. They then definitely cause, you know, BG's son, Juve's son, Slim's. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna want to see what's up with that cause they have fans. So, and we talking that shit they won't hear. So it's just make it even more. You know what I'm saying? Put the icing on the cake even more.
Now, is there pressure as BG's son? Do you feel pressure with your own rap career?
Far as like putting the work out, cause that nigga went in, bro. Like that nigga got like 10 albums out, not mixtapes. You feel me? And them bitches went, they did numbers. So I'm like, man, I got albums to do. Like that mixtape shit cool, but I got some shoes to fill. But I feel like I could do it. You hear me? I'm already on a roll. You know what I'm saying? On a good start. You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Now, in regards to Spitta
Right.
and the Jet situation, what's the biggest advice he's given you, or the most important thing you learned being around him at this point?
Get to you, like get to it. You feel me? And don't be in that dumb shit, cause it's easy to get in some bullshit, but it's hard to get out. You feel me? So you just gotta stay on your grind, bro. Like make smart decisions. Be smart with everything. It's all about thinking, being smart. You know what I'm saying? So, that nigga helped me a lot with that shit too, cause I was really head first with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it really wasn't thinking. You know what I'm saying? So start using my fucking mind and just that shit got me in better places. You feel me? Yeah.